Yeah, I've always worked with group-housed primates, and I would not want to work with single-housed primates, even though there are many places, also Yerkes, that has single-housed or pair-housed, which is a bit of a compromise. But you know, I feel all the primate centers need to move to group housing. And these primates are social animals. They a single chimpanzee, well, chimpanzees are always socially housed, almost everywhere that I know. Single housed chimpanzees, I don't, but a single housed chimpanzee would not be a real chimpanzee, in my opinion. And I would say the same thing about a monkey, about a macaque. They live normally in groups of up to 100. And so pair housing is not really a solution for the situation. I think they need to live in groups. And yes, if you house them in a group, you get certain problems. You get, for example, certain problems of aggression maybe going on. Or if there is a disease, all of them will get that disease. So yes, it has certain negatives, but I think they are greatly outweighed by the positives. Is that you basically have a natural enrichment going on, because by housing them socially, they have all these things going on in their group life that really interest them much more than any artificial object that you would give them. And so you're basically providing them with natural enrichment, and also the argument I usually make is that if you're interested in, let's say, immunology, many people are, you have more natural subjects because you have animals who are socially housed. We are developing drugs for humans who are socially living. So why would you even want to consider a single housed sort of solitary confinement individual as your testing subject? So I think also scientifically there's a lot of reasons why you would want to do this. Now sometimes my colleagues will say, well, I need access every day to my monkey. I need to be able to do this or that on my monkey every day. And so single housing is more convenient. Yes, it's maybe more convenient, but with a little bit of training, if you have some technicians who can do animal training, it's really not that hard to get the monkey out every day and do a certain thing on them, or inspect them, or feed them something, or whatever you need to do. That's really not that difficult. Well, in chimpanzees, at Yerkes, we have several groups of these chimps, and usually 20 would be a good number, 15 is a good number. For monkeys, you can have much bigger groups. We have at the Yerkes Field Station groups of 100 monkeys. I would say at least 20 or something to have a group of monkeys. Yeah. All the existing primate centers, they need to move away from single housing and pair housing. They need to move to group housing. So instead of a room like this, for example, you can put maybe 30 single cages, all stainless steel. They all need to be cleaned every day. So that's an enormous amount of hosing and work that you do in order to have these 30 stainless steel. You could also remove all that caging and make this room in its entirety and available for 30 monkeys. You build some complex climbing structures and some escape routes and whatever, and you make a provision so that you can isolate them if that's necessary on a daily basis. And this whole room could be built that way, and the cleaning would be far easier than all the single caging, and the monkeys would be far happier, in my opinion. And so I think that would be a great improvement, and I think every place needs to move in that direction.